also, I think it might be quite... Oh, by the way, I'm just going to check that this is... that's working. We're going to need that for the striptease later. But first, if you think... It was just when you thought it couldn't get any more exciting, the accordion. I thought it might be nice to start by singing a song. This is quite fitting, really, given what's happening in the world, to sing a song about football and community. And this is a song inspired by an English Defence League march. The people who've not seen me before now are probably getting a bit worried. Sorry, I'm just for the Reform voters. They had a bit of a defeat yesterday. I just want to throw them a crumb. You don't mind, do you? You don't mind. But this is a song. There was a protest that took place outside of a mosque in York, and it was essentially under the banner of Muslims out, Muslims go home. And the idea was that they said, the EDL members said that these people don't understand British values. So the Islamic community decided, well, we will prove that we do understand British values. So when the protesters turned up outside of this mosque in York, all 8 of them, as it turned out, they were welcomed in for homemade biscuits and a cup of tea. There's nothing more British than a cup of tea, and it worked an absolute treat. In fairness, the 8 protesters were so sort of blindsided by this. They went in and had a chat, and then a game of football was had as well. And so it's amazing what can be achieved with a gesture of peace and love. And apparently they went away with changed views because of this. So here's a song that celebrates that. I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the halcyon days of the BNP? Oh, my goodness. Did you remember when Nick Griffin, I don't know if you know, Nick Griffin said that we should go to the BNP members should go to folk clubs because folk clubs sing a lot of English songs. They should go to folk clubs to recruit members. And they should turn up at Morris dancing conventions. I love the idea of like a fascist turning up at a Morris dancing convention, puts the bells on, starts dancing, thinks this is absolutely brilliant, loves this, and leaves his fascist ways behind. Actually, talking to Morris dancing, I'm not very popular with Morris dancers. There was a bit of an incident where I did brutally kick a Morris dancer and injured them quite severely. In fairness, it wasn't my fault. Me and my blind friends were playing a game of football, and we mistook the Morris dancer for our ball. So... Fortunately, if they are thinking of attacking me, I will hear them coming, so it'll be absolutely fine. Accessibility, I like it. Anyway, so here's a song that celebrates that. Not me kicking a Morris dancer, the first thing that I mentioned that you probably can't remember right now. The EDL thing, not the EDL thing, you know what I'm on about. Okay, where was I? Oh yes, good evening. Right, here we go. England for the English! Oh, hello if you've just joined us. We all began to yell, I'm marching with me mates from the EDL. Well, we're all off to the mosque where we'll raise merry hell. But wait a minute, lads, what's that delicious smell? Well, I was all up for some bigotry, some prejudice and hatred, but then now came a Muslim serving drinks are caffeinated. And it's not English to row when biscuits have been plated. And now I come to think of it, maybe my views are a bit outdated. Oh, the thing that killed the fascist in me was Hassan's homemade biscuits and a lovely cup of tea. Fancy a kick around, my friend? That's what next I heard. Well, I was planning on kicking your head in, mate, but no, that does seem a bit absurd. So out came a football, and outside that mosque was seen one of the more poignant games of footy since Christmas 1914. Well, I was all up for a fight, some parochial protestation, but then a Muslim brought out a football. Well, I mean, that changed the situation. And Hassan's not a bad player. Surprising for an Asian. The referees from Sri Lanka. Some of you too posh to get that. Fair enough. And the linesman, he's Croatian. Oh, the thing that killed the fascist in me was when Hassan scored the winner with an incredible penalty. Love thy... Oh, I'm being heckled by whale song. Love thy neighbour. That's what the Bible said. Apparently it says something like that in the Quran, but I don't know, I'm not really that well read. But we were all born to this world with unconditioned, open minds. But it was fear and uncertainty that caused me to go blind. So now, my friends, each Sunday we all come together. We have biscuits, we have tea. We play football for Planet Earth United. Because that's how we all should be. If you're going to cringe, it's an E major. And I think back to that day that killed the fascist in me. It was, of course, Hassan's biscuits, a game of football, and a lovely cup of tea. But it's got to be British tea, man. None of that Chinese tea nonsense coming over into our country, forcing their foreign tea down the neck. Don't get me started! Oh, yes.